Hey everyone, it's Rev Kimberly. I am back from a 2.5 vacation. Whatever. I'm like, what is a vacation? I'm so exhausted. If anybody go on vacation and then they come back and they need a vacation from their vacation? We did so much traveling. We were in Virginia Beach. I was at the American Baptist Church's Mission Summit. The biennial, we have it every other year, obviously, and this year it was in Virginia Beach. Got to see a lot of my friends and mentors and people I care about, and got to hear some really neat stuff. And if you've been following my church's Facebook page or my Facebook page, then you have probably seen some of the stuff that we experienced there at the biennial. Anyway, and then we went up to Washington, D.C. and New York City, and I got to see some friends in Westchester. I got to see my pastor and his wife, and they're two of my dearest friends, twice, and a couple of other people. And then went home to see Mom in Rochester, see my niece graduate. Oh, golly, graduations. When do these kids grow up? I mean, I'm so glad that they do. Don't get me wrong. It's like really important, because I know some kids don't get to grow up. So, I mean, like, well, some never actually grow up, like, maturity-wise, and some would argue that maybe I haven't done that yet. But some kids don't have the actual opportunity. So, boy, this is going downhill really fast. But I like to, think about that every so often, just the gratitude to be able to watch children grow up, to be alive so that I can watch them. That's a gift. So anyway, so I'm happy that she's growing up, and it seems fast. I'm just happy she's growing up and graduating high school and going on to college. And so it was a really nice time. I got to see my sister-in-law and some of my other friends and my mom and siblings, and golly, it was a really nice time. But the problem is that it's 10 o'clock here, and I feel like it's midnight, and I have no voice, and I've been working on this little song, and I know that I'm getting the chords messed up. I'm just so tired right now, but I couldn't help but to write a song for this psalm. It's Psalm 32. Psalm 32, let me see if I can find this, is the one starts, happy are those whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered. Happy are those to whom the Lord imputes no iniquity, and in whose spirits there is no deceit. Anyway, and this is where we get the scripture, you are a hiding place for me. That's what the New Revised Standard Version says. You are a hiding place for me. You preserve me from trouble. You surround me with glad cries of deliverance. And so I took that verse and used the New Living Translation. You are my hiding place. You keep me safe from trouble. And then it was all around me are your songs being made free. And so instead, I don't know, just because of the music I wrote, I had it be you sing songs of freedom. Why can't God sing songs? I mean, why do the angels always have to do it? Really, like the angels get it all. God can sing songs too. So I kind of, maybe I'm playing with the scripture too much. I don't know. But that's what I've got. My voice is really tired, and I am really tired. And unfortunately, I wrote this in B minor, and it's got an A in it, which is, I can't quite reach, but hopefully you'll get it. I'm not worried about this. I mean, like, I'm not worried about making this perfect tonight, but I think the congregation will get it. It's going to be a prayer song. We're going to do this psalm before confession. We have a nice service planned. Before I left for Virginia Beach, I had all the scriptures picked out for today. And for some reason, I kind of messed things up a little bit. I don't know how I got these scriptures, but I'm going to be preaching on Ahab and what's her name? What's wrong with me? What's her name? She's so awesome. Jezebel. Jezebel, she gets a bad rap. I'm sure maybe she was a nice person. I don't know. All she was trying to do was kind of like grow up in the religion that she was raised in, and in the culture that she was raised in, and, jeepers. So a bunch of her priests and stuff were killed by Elijah for no real reason, except Elijah didn't want them there, and so he killed them. And I give her a little bit more slack than most, but I'm not really preaching on her tomorrow. Someday I'm going to preach on all these women. So here you go. Anyway, you are my hiding place, and I don't know. Maybe it's Maybe I'm just really tired. Can you tell I'm tired? Holy bananas. My eyes are really red. Okay, I'll stop looking at myself. Here you go. I don't even know if you're going to hear that. All right. Well, good night, everybody.